It is unfortunate that the Parliament could not function on account of arrogancy and adamancy of the ruling party. The ruling party tried its best to cover up all these scams, be others, Commonwealth Games, or the spectrum allocation. But because of the firm attitude of the opposition, the Congress party is today totally exposed. They have actions because of the opposition insistence and the media questioning. And also, at times, because of the Honorable Supreme Court. They have not taken any action on their own. The one-member committee appointed by the government to inquire into the spectrum policy could not inspire confidence in anybody, because the committee is not a court of inquiry and there is no assurance that the report will be accepted. It is seen as a diversionary tactics. Second, the Minister of Telecom was telling all the time whatever he did was within the knowledge of the Prime Minister. He was not contradicted till the other day. And the way the government and the PM dealt with this, CWG as well as spectrum allocation, does not inspire confidence. And it is 14 months since the CBI started investigation. 14 months. But they could not question anybody so far till the other day. The government started acting when it's left with no option. Whether it is CAG report indicting the government for 1,76,000 crores, or the Supreme Court's critical remarks about the delay, and the firm stand of the opposition, the government took even these nominal actions. The opposition was able to make the people realize that this government is trying its best to cover up the scams, and the public opinion today is strongly against the government. Whatever the ruling party may say. And we are seeing every day how the spokespersons and ministers, a new minister, advocate turned communication minister, arguing the case, the last case outside. One day they suddenly say it's the RSS agenda, JPC. If somebody tells them JPC's RSS agenda, they're not accepting JPC's ISI dictation. It will be as foolish as it is. One day, suddenly they remember what Sri late Hemant Karkare has said to divert attention. And then party says personal opinion. General Secretary of the Congress Party, दिग्विजय जी, जिन्होंने दिग्विजय 10 साल राज करके वहां पूरा समाप्त कराया मध्य प्रदेश में, उनका निज राय है. Let me make it very clear, the opposition is insisting JPC on not only spectrum allocation but also on the Commonwealth Games, other scam and other related scams. We'll take the issue to the people. The NDA will announce a program tomorrow. I am just now told that the Parliamentary Affairs Minister called the action of the opposition as criminal, allowing the loot of 1,76,000 crores. Is it criminal or questioning is criminal? Allowing 60,000 crore scam in Commonwealth game, defaming the nation. Is it criminal or questioning is the crime? Umpteen number of times, Congress party, the same people, did not allow the parliament to function. Please note, even in this session also, half of the days congressmen were holding placards, forgetting they are ruling party. One day Karnataka, one day this, one day that. That means they are also equally responsible. We have earlier, in Parliament could not function for 43, 45 days on a 64 crore Beaufort scam. And today, see the dimensions. And still the Congress party and the government has the audacity to justify and criticize the opposition. You owe an explanation. You want to cover up, that's why you are refusing inquiry. This is one point, friends. Second point is very important today. There is an unprecedented agri crisis in Andhra Pradesh and parts of Tamil Nadu. Because of incessant and untimely rains, the farmers are affected very badly and their backbone is broken. 25 lakh acres paddy is totally drowned at the time of harvest. This is something never happened in the recent history. 5 lakh acres of commercial crops like mirchi, onion, cotton, tobacco, turmeric were also affected badly. Black gram and red gram. This is the 9th day. The farmers' hay stalks which were cut after the harvesting are all in the water even today. Some after cutting, some before cutting, that is before harvesting and after harvesting. The drainage system has totally failed because they did not take up repairs for the last 5 years. And the farmers are literally crying. The other day, the party has asked me to go around. I visited some districts. The farmers are literally crying because normally flood occurs during rainy season, sometimes heavy rains. But this is not a rainy season. It is a harvesting season. And this rains, this year, Andhra Pradesh is having continuous rains from July to December. Continuous rains. giving small breaks in between. And now, when the paddy is about to be harvested or harvested, the water logging has taken place and farmers are not able to lift out that crop from the field, and they have taken various steps. You will be surprised. People in Delhi, it's not easy to understand because the paddy cultivation and other agriculture cultivation is a tricky issue. They tried their best. I will just give 2 examples. One, they tried to tie it, make it stand and tie it. For that, per acre, 4,000 rupees expenditure. That also collapsed because of continuous rains. Second, they have purchased lorry loads of salt, and started spraying it on the paddy with the hope it will not lose color and do not germinate. That also did not help. Thousands of rupees have been spent on that. Thirdly, some people hired motor pump sets and started lifting the water. But one farmer lifting the water, it goes to the other farmers because the drainage is not working. And even today, thousands of farmers are on the both sides of the canals, on the bunds of the lands, waiting because there is again a threat of depression in the sea. What will happen, nobody knows. The weather also is not shining. So they are crying because they don't know what to do, because huge investment, fertilizers, seeds, pesticides, labor charges, everything they have spent. And now when they are about to get the crop, this is the effect. There is a saying in Telugu, I don't know what you call it in Hindi, noti kada kudu teesesnattu. It is about when you are about to eat, somebody takes away your hand and removes that foodstuff forcefully. It's like that. That is the situation today. They are looking to state and central governments. I went around, the farmers told me, sir, please do something at the central level to come to the rescue of the farmers.